Hello and welcome to another episode of Goa365's Story Behind the Story. I am Glenn Costa, and with me to discuss an issue which we have been discussing over the past, I think, so many years. There's not been too much improvement, but now it's slowly like getting a little serious. So we thought that we will, just bring it up again, so at least the people can sort of react on issues which are directly affecting them and creating problems with them. And we feel, or at least I feel, that it will keep on creating bigger problems for people. Success will breed this type of a reaction in society if something is not done. Anyway, before I give my views, I would like to introduce a panel. Ours is a pretty senior panel who has been taking up these issues relating to society and civic society for a long time now. Starting off with our own Hirubab Male, senior journalist. Hirubab, welcome to our show. Advocate Klafat Almeida Coutinho, Advocate Dr. welcome to our show. A senior journalist, our own Ramesh Bab Naik Raut. Ramesh Bab, welcome to our show. And last but not the least, fiery social activist, I don't know, politician. She wears a lot of things. Cecil by Roderick. Cecil, welcome to our show. Now, you can ask, like, certainly how Cecil, she is into this. But here we need a wide opinion, wide variety, a kaleidoscope of society, a part of society to give us various views. So maybe something can happen. So I would like, Hirubab, tell us, tu bhi sanga, you are directly in touch with public, with police. Generally, तुम्ही जाना exactly what is the situation? Overview एक आमका सांगा, हिरुबाब.
जनरली आता गोंयान पळोवपाक गेल्यार गोवा एक टुरिजम स्टेट हा आणि आमी म्हणटात की टुरिजम कमी जाला, बट कारण कितें आहा, बिकॉज ऑफ लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिच्युएशन जे आहा कॉलेप्स जाला. कालच्या बायनाच्या डेकोटीत मी पळयल्यार आसतले, जेन्ना ही बायनाची डेकोटी जाली हे प्री प्लॅन जी म्हणजे तुका म्हणटा सिस्टम तेंच्यानी प्लॅन केल्लो, स्ट्रॅटजी सगळी प्लॅन केली आणि ते फाटल्या हितूनसून येयले, ते गाडीच्या फाटल्यासून लिपोवन वयर चडले, लिफ्टीनसून वयर गेले. तेंच्यांनी पळयलें की बाबा तेच्या विंडोक तेका ग्रिल्स ना, भितर सरले, सगळ्यांचे जे 4th 5th फ्लोरार आसले तांकां लॅचीस घातलेले आणि ह्या प्रमाणान हेंच्यांनी हें केलें. आतां हे सगळें जेन्ना जाता तेन्ना जेन्ना आमचे कडेन इतकी पुलीस फोर्स आहा जर म्हणटा आनी सगळें सिस्टम आहा, जाल्यार अशा तरेच्यो म्हापसा सारकी गजाल, दोना पावला, हे कंटिन्यूस लायनीन जाता कशें? जर आमचे कडेन LIB आहा, CID आहा, आमी फूल टीम आहा म्हणटा, बट जर ही जर ग्रावंड जर कनेक्ट ना जाल्यार कशें हे सॉर्ट आउट कशें जातले, केसीस सॉल्व कशें जातले? नियरली आतां इतके दीस जाले पळयात तुमी, म्हापसा जाली, ही जाली, पूण आजून मेरेन एकूय केस सॉल्व जालें ना. ते म्हणटात की ताका एकटे कोणाक तरी हाडला म्हणटा, बट एकटेक हाडला जाल्यार बाकीचे कित्याक डिटेक्ट जायना? ग्रावंड लेवल कित्याक हेजून केसीस सॉल्व जायनात? फक्त सांगतात बट मेळना. आतां लोकां कडेन जेन्ना आमी कनेक्ट जातात तेन्ना लोक आमकां सांगतात की बाबा आमकां पुलीस स्टेशनार वयपाक आतां भंय दिसता, बिकॉज तांकां जो रिस्पॉन्स दिवपाक जाय तो मेळना. दुसरें म्हणटा ते लोक आतां घरांत सेफ ना म्हणटात ते. सो जर जेन्ना पयलीं एक टायमार म्हणटाले की लोक रस्त्यार भंय दिसता, रातचे फिरोंक जायना, पूण आतां लोकांच्या घरांत सरून चोरी जाता, तांकां मारतात. हो एक मोठो प्रश्न आहा. आनी दुसरें म्हणटात जेन्ना अशे तरेच्यो केसीस जर सॉल्व जायना इन टायम बाउंड हितून, जाल्यार लोकांक आनी भिरांत पडटलो आनी लोकांचो जो पुलिसा वयलो विश्वास आहा हो खंय तरी ना जातलो.
बट हिरुबाब, जस्ट टू बिफोर आय ब्रिंग दोतोर इन टू इट, प्रिव्हेंटीव म्हणजे इंटेलिजन्स म्हणजे नाच. लायक आमचो कोण तो DGP, DIG, CM म्हणटात ना वी हॅव सॉल्विंग, दे आर डिटेक्टेड. बट डिटेक्ट जाले, भितर उडयले, कांयच फरक पडना. नेक्स्ट डे आनीक केस जाता. यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट रॉबरीज, असॉल्ट जाता, मर्डर जाता, हे जाता, ते जाता, एक्सिडंट कांय कमी जायना. प्रिव्हेंशन जायत ना. सो भिरांत ना लोकांची, पुलिसाची भिरांत ना, ऑर इनइक्वॉलिटी, पयशाची इतली प्रॉब्लेम जाला, बिकॉज टुडे influential people are being targeted, not local level people. So first it was the depots, and then now these people. This is a very influential person who was in Vasco, Mapsa also. Yeah, and plus connected, not just influential. He's connected. He's connected. He's related to some reporters plus some political connection. But that means हे चोर आहा, ते गुंडा, ते केरूच कोन्ना. तशें येता. बिफोर आय ब्रिंग दोतोर बाब ऑफ दीस, आय वॉन्ट टू आस्क यू दीस.
पळय कशें आहा, आतां जे कनेक्टेड केदां चोरांक पडलेले ना.
या वाय?
बिकॉज की आतां जे लोक आहा, लोकांक हांगा आतां पुलीस आहा, हेंची पयलीं पेट्रोलिंग जाताली, पेट्रोलिंग जायना. नाकाबंदी आसता ते जायना. टेनंट व्हेरिफिकेशन जाता म्हणटा, ऑन अनाउन्समेंट जाता, बट ग्रावंड रियलिटी आतां बिल्ला सारकें स्लम हितून चेक केला ना, जे इंडस्ट्रियल हितून लेबर्स येतात, मायग्रंट्स येतात ते वयतात ना. रेल्वे स्टेशनार पयलीं जे मेटल डिटेक्टर आसताले थिंगा स्टाफ आसतालो, आतांच्या भितर पळयत जाल्यार ते आसना, फक्त मेटल डिटेक्टर बसतो उबो आसता, तेजो टीक टीक करून आवाज येता, कोण गेल्यारूय आवाज येता, भायर सरतानाय आवाज येता. दुसरें आमच्या कडेन दोनाय महाराष्ट्रा कर्नाटका बॉर्डर आहा, पण त्या बॉर्डरीसून कोण येता वयता हे पळयना. आमी फाटल्या आमच्या रिपोर्टरांनी स्टोरी केल्या, फक्त आमचे ते एक्सायज डिपार्टमेंट वचून तिका 20 रुपया घेवन ते पेपर घेवन सुट्टा ते पळयता आमी. पण अशें सारकें जातात ना. आनी लोकांक ही आतां सोशल मिडिया जाल्ली आहा, लोकांक हे सगळें दिसतात आनी जशें मिडियाचेर दाखयल्या उपरांत लोकूय तितून आहा. आनी हे सोशल मिडिया जाल्ल्या कारणान गोंयान कितें चल्लां हे क्रिमिनल्सांकूय कळटा, आनी त्याच्या खातीर गोंयान डायरेक्ट इंटिगर इन भितर येता आनी हे चोरयो जाता. आनी तेचेर हे गव्हर्मेंट ज्यो वयर लिडर्स आहात जावं कोण आहात यांचे पुलिसांचेर दबाव घालपाचे प्रश्न आसतात. जसो की एक क्रिमिनलाक कोणाक हाडलो, एक लोकल एक बस्ती केली कोणी आनी ताका हाडलो, इमिजिएटली एक पुलीस स्टेशनार फोन वयता. तुमी फाटल्या दिसांनी वास्को जे पुलिसांचेर एटॅक पळयलो, त्याच्या उपरांत 2-3 चोरयो पळयल्यो जावं झगड्यो पळयल्यो, इमिजिएटली फोन येयलो काय काबार. सो ह्याच्या खातीर पुलिसांचो खंय तरी जो मॉरल आसता तो खंय तरी डावन जाता.
Dodarbab, he is right. Maybe it's not, I don't know, it's not capability, but ultimately police also humans. Beste dori zale amka mele phone. What I don't know. What is the reason according to you? Because
see,
you are the other part of the.
See,
of this.
there are various reasons. One is.
But you agree that the fear is gone and people are being targeted, recce is being given.
Correct. Now that is because
money are being targeted.
That is because
police. You agree with that?
Police are not functioning in a professional manner. There is absolute destruction of professionalism. Complete politicization of the police force. Now the police also know that for them to come up, they need not show results. They know that they will come up through connections and contacts.
Okay.
One.
And get the best police stations also.
The people who are taken into the police force, I don't think are the most competent people that have come into the force so far. We all know what and how much had to be paid for a PSI or a RTO inspector. So this we all know. Now, given this situation, look at it from another angle. There is complete fall of administration. Complete. You look at one police inspector, I don't know, the officer involved in the destruction of a house in Asagaon in 2024. A chief secretary buys a plot which was converted under his own signature. Now, this is the level of administration. If this is the level of administration, why do we expect only the police to perform?
Yeah.
You know, it's a complete lack of administration.
You're talking about
general administration, and in that general fall, there is no fear of the police.
Yes.
One, and even in matters where the police could do something,
they can do.
No, yes, they can do. See, there are certain areas where the police can do, like say the attack on Rama. You know, that is one type of case where the police could act and actually do something. Say in the
I beg to disagree on this, but I'll bring you the point in later.
in the matters of say these dacoities which are taking place, I would not say there is politics there, but it's certainly a failure of the police. One, because looks like there is no vigilance and no police intelligence. Failure at these two levels. Now, if you look at the end result is nobody fears the police. There is the very low conviction rate, and finally they know that even if we are caught, we will be out tomorrow.
Yes.
Like see, we have found yesterday that some hotel at Mandre held destination wedding there in the turtle nesting area, and they have fined 1 lakh. They must have collected 30 lakhs.
30 or more?
I don't know. I'm just giving hypothetical numbers. So what is this fine of 1 lakh? So you know, we are according to me, our administration is in the pits.
More than that fine, 1 lakh, you tell me one thing, to set up an event that Cecil will bear with me, it takes time. There are vehicles, there are people. So you mean to say the cops and whoever didn't know what was going on? No, that is the...
No, correct. That is where our administration has completely failed. And then you have situations like, you are giving premium on all illegalities. So once you give premium on illegalities, these things are bound to happen.
रमेश बाब कितें म्हणटा तुम्ही तुम्ही आणि पुलीस मातशे बरे घट आसा सो कितें एक्झॅक्टली चलता ते पुलीस
रमेश पुलिसांनी मनीस म्हणटा
पुलिसेचेर तुमकां आतां आमची कलिगान म्हणला दोतोरान म्हणला लॉ अँड ऑर्डर ही कंप्लीट कॉलेप्स जाले कडेन आसा ही 100% जाले कडेन आसा सीएम कितलोय उलोवं चीफ सेक्रेटरी उलोवं या DGP IGP उलोवं म्हण लॉ अँड ऑर्डर ही कॉलेप्स जाला आनी ती जावपा कारण ही ऑथॉरिटी आनी ती सुद्दां कित्याक हांव फॉर एग्जाम्पल मडगांवचें घेया तुमी आतां मडगांवाक स्पेशल टीम आसा LIB टीम बी आसा ह्या LIB टिमीचें काम कितें फक्त वचोन त्या जाग्यार वचोन कितले लोक येता थंय कितें चलता कितें इलिगल चलता हो डेटा कलेक्ट करून तेणी तो हाडून पुलीस स्टेशनार जो तेंचो रायटर आसा तेणी तो डेटा कलेक्ट करून दवरूंक जाय वो ना आनी वो ना जावपा कारण कितें जाता वो जायना तोच LIB पुलीस रातीन येता नायट ड्युटी करता सकाळ फुडें 1 वर न्हिदता परतो ड्युटी करता म्हणून तेणी हें कलेक्ट करप केन्ना हें पुलिसेचें सामकें नेग्लिशियन म्हणटा हें पयलीं दुसरें खंयच्या पुलीस स्टेशनार वच एक स्टाफ म्हूण ना स्टाफ सगळो कमी आसा
खूंय आसता मिनिस्टरा वांगडा
आतां हो स्टाफ खंय आसा तोय सांगता हो स्टाफ आसा
बॉर्डरीचेर
आमकां आतां बॉर्डर लागना ह्यो आसा त्यो बेश्टे बॉर्डर ह्यो हे जे स्टाफ आसात हे स्टाफ
हे 20 रुपयाचे बॉर्डर
VIP कोण येता पळय न्हू VIP हॉटेलार रावता तो ऑर्डर दिता वच आनी बांगडे हाड कितें विसवण हाड ही पोस्ताड ती पोस्ट हाडून तेका हाडून दिवपाक हे करतात हे आमची आसा आमचे कडेन पुलीस ह्या कामां आसात म्हणटा तुमी लॉ अँड ऑर्डर कशी हें करतली आतां मडगांवचें जर पुलीस स्टेशन घेतल्यार तितून 60 पुलीस आसात पयलीं जवळ 200 सुमार पुलीस आसले फातोर्डा पुलीस स्टेशन जाता एक ह्या पुलीस स्टेशनावयलो स्टाफ थंय व्हेला आनीक सेपरेट केला पूण पॉप्युलेशन कितलें वाडटा कोण पळयना जर DGP जर हेणी जर सांगलें PIयान जर SP सांगलें आनी SP DGP सांगल्यार तो कितें म्हणटा आपको किधर जाना चाहिए काय यहाँ रहना चाहिए ही DGPची आनी SPची उतरां ह्या PIयांक म्हणटा तुमी तुमची जर सेक्युरिटी सामान तुम्ही लोकांक सेक्युरिटी किती दितले
Okay, anyway, I need to go in for a small break. Keep watching. We'll see you on the other side. Welcome back. Yeah, Cecil. Now, what Ramesh said makes sense. Doesn't make that we'll discuss later. What do you feel now? You are in connect with the people, and you have regular quote unquote interactions with the cops. So what is your feel? What is happening on the ground exactly?
I think so. What three of them said is absolutely true, and the main thing is there's definitely a law and order situation in the country, I would say, and Goa being one of the dot on the map is definitely on the highlight because it's the most tourist destination space. But when you look at everything, no, there's a higher up that takes control of everyone, and that's the politicians. We see that left, right and center sometimes politicians give in permissions without any approvals being done. Like I'll give an example, the Ocean Man which recently happened over here. When the locals went to the police station and did a complaint, the main inspector, they filed a FIR on the contractor. And what does our tourism minister openly say? Saying that our officers, IPS officers have become too smart now. I mean, this is what you're officially saying when locals are supposed to go and intervene, saying that these organizers don't have permission, because it's all mouth to mouth. That is it. Tourism minister, revenue minister, they are all hand in gloves. How many lakhs of rupees must have been given to them for them to approve that Ocean Man? And 800 people stranded.
Yeah.
It's a big amount. Yeah. So when we look at everything, there's a BAP that is sitting up there. And then in the end, everyone down the line is scared of their jobs because everyone has saved in their money. Whether we've, like as everyone has said, that everyone has like either put their house on hold or borrowed money and got a certain position to where they are. To lose that, who's going to pay back after that? People will kill themselves. So when you look at the overall scenario, if in case these politicians were sincere enough to say, like, let police do their jobs fully, I think so this would not be the situation what we are today. Even the Jatra issue that has happened, the locals intervene, saying that we know how it's supposed to be done, the police should not. This police have come now. This police don't know how to organize and all that, we know. See, crowd, when now with social media and everything, it's, the limelight increases. People from all over come now because they want to see it. They want to be part of it. So when the crowd increases, who's responsible? The police are held responsible, the collector. But if the local people also, like, say that, okay, the police know their job, let them do the handling of how the arrangements are supposed to be done and don't take it into their hands, then things don't happen. So everywhere, there has to be an understanding. The bureaucracy is excellent. I think so there are many good officers who are there, and sometimes these officers are transferred to stupid departments where they could have been efficient in those, the present department where it's criminal law and order situation which is needed. But seeing the situation where every time something or the other happens, it is terrible, terrible. And the dacoit that's happening in my constituency, it has happened, with the Dempo family. To see all these things happening, and our BJP government, the ministers who are there on the hierarchy, because they are there, below the CM is the chief secretary is below him, then is the DGP, then the DIG. So if you see the hierarchy, when the information goes from down to up, does it really go up?
You think it doesn't go up?
I don't, that's what I'm saying. Where is money involved? Everywhere. So permissions are given left, right and center. Everyone is told to shut their mouth. So today we are in such a state that, I feel sad for the police.
I feel sad for the people. I
feel it's everyone. It's
they are getting their whatever, their share they are getting.
Not everyone, but the hard job that they have to do sometimes. How many events are happening in Goa?
I agree.
Where all the cops are being put?
Yeah.
Half of our roads are in a mess. Where there's traffic cell, police on the road. People are dying every day. People are getting killed every day. People are getting, injured every day.
But see, one thing now, Cecil, one thing I'll bring a hero on this also, because we face this on a regular basis. Now, suppose you go to the police station to file one complaint. He will actively discourage you from filing the complaint.
I am a witness to that. When Jennifer Montserrat pushed me and I went with my FIR, he denied the entry PI of the Panjim police station.
No complaint was filed. No FIR.
They didn't take my complaint, no. They took Jennifer's complaint.
Okay, that okay. But
so
generally,
I'm just saying,
a common thing also, they don't take complaints. That is an issue. Why I'll tell you? Why I'll tell you? Why also? I'll tell you. Because once in whenever 15 days and all, whichever some minister comes and says, what are you saying? See, the numbers are gone down. Ari, if you don't take complaints, how the numbers will go up? Or the DIG will say, no, in fact, we did one small comparing this. No, what was 5 years back is the same. What is now?
Then if the police could not get attackers on the Panjim police
I was just going to say that.
Very true. Panjim police station, they could not give justice.
Now,
the Delhi, they said that the cops were attacked, and if the cops could not get justice,
they don't get justice. What do you
expect from the police?
Dotar Kasha, एक पुलिस स्टेशन हा न्हू त्यांचं क्रायम रेट ते दाखोवपाक सोदता 2022 पीआयच्या सगळ्यांच्या रुमाना पूण तांकां ते रजिस्टर करपाचें ना केसी कित्याक करपाचें ना कित्याक त्यांच्या पुलिस स्टेशनाचेर क्रायम रेट चड दाखयतलो तांकां ते एनसी करपाक जाय ते एनसी करून उडयतात ते जेन्ना कोणी कंप्लेंट घेवन गेलो ते कॉम्प्रोमायज करूंक लायता नाल्यार एनसी करपाक लायता ते सांगता तुमी झगडो नाका जावं तुमी हे नाका ते कॉम्प्रोमायज करून मॅटर काबार फिगर्स आनी त्याच्या खातीर तर लोकांकूय विश्वास आतां उठपाक लागला कित्याक पुलिस स्टेशनार वचोंक जाय ते टायम वेस्ट पयशे वेस्ट त्याच्या वयपाचेच ना म्हणटात
but this gundagiri goes up like this, no? Then you go to extra
constitutional authority फोडली जाल्यार ती सुद्धा एनसी जाली मागीर ते काबार तेका आनी उमेद जाता आनी कोणाची फोडया म्हणून कितें घातलें पुलीस काय म्हणटा
the amount of calls that come to us to sort out issues here. It's our job. How? You ask them, I'm sure they also must be getting. I know Ramesh was grumbling to me that day. अरे बाबा म्हाका फोन येता मातशे एक रस्त्याची स्टोरी घाल रस्त्याची स्टोरी घाली जाल्यार रस्तो जातलो सारको जाल्यार in fact I was just telling Hiru now what politicians want is that inauguration should come on TV. अरे It's our money.
Very true.
Our money. You are
फक्त
elected to do
inauguration
our
मध्ये
job.
cover
And they
करपाचे
want on
म्हणतात
top
ते.
of that.
सारखे.
म्हणजे कितें घडटा तें दाखय इनोग्रेशन दाखया बाकी खंय खणला जावं कितें डिफेक्ट जाता लोकांक त्रास जाता तें दाखोवपाचें ना दाखयलें काय तांकां दुखता मागीर मॅसेजी घालता
Very true.
वाय यू हॅव
Very
फायल्ड नेगेटीव
Very
न्यूज
true. Very true.
Klawat Bab.
No, see, what happens is, we can see that the fear of the police is not there. See that Rama Kankonakarak Mallo, knowing that there is CCTV coverage.
No, they didn't know. They took him
No,
to a
I'm
place.
sure they
no,
didn't
know.
They,
They didn't
that
know
they did not know. They took him to a
Because they
place
are
where they
bad
thought there was no CCTV
The,
coverage.
the,
By
the,
the
the,
way.
the attack on that car at Bisholi was in front of the police
Police
station.
station. That was ridiculous.
Then there was fights in front of the Panjim police station. Now, if these things are happening in front of the police station, you can be sure that nobody is afraid of the police.
And with with this knuckle dusters and this was like, I don't understand. But what? Okay, sorry, I interrupted you.
So now this very clearly shows that the fear of the police is not there at all.
Sir.
That is 100%. Fear of the police is not there, and the police also knows that they don't have to show results. See, amka ki jata, say for us professionals or doctors or any professional, you have to perform to succeed.
To
You
get
have
the
to
next.
yes,
Yes.
perform to succeed. Which for the police force it is not there.
सारकें
I don't know. Ramesh Bab.
आम्ही फक्त आता पुलीस 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 म्हणटात खरें ह्या पुलिसे हे कित्याक करपा पडटा हे भितरले आजुनी कोण काडना
काड्या मरे.
जेन्ना पॉलिटिशियन फोन करतात अरे तो आपल्या मनीस ताणी ताका मातशें कुशीन काड अशें म्हणून फोन येता त्या टायमार ताका ते कुशीन काडटा आनी तेच फायदो हे घेतात आतां इतली चोरी जाल्यो तूं मडगांव सावथाक जर इतली चोरी जाले कडेन आसात तूं तेजी लिस्ट काडटा तेंचे कडेन क्रायम रेटूय नासतलो आनी तो घातलो जाल्यार जायत न्हू सीएम कितें बॉब मारता पळोवचें त्यो जर क्रायम रेट जर सगळी जर तेंगे लिस्टार घातल्यो तो बॉब कितें मारता तो पळोवचें तेंनी सांगचें इतले क्रायम रेट आसात दिसा 4 जाणां किडनॅप जाता भुरगे तरी पूण हांगा क्रायम
आनी
रेट
चोरयो, हाफ द चोरयो घेत ना.
चोरयो कितल्यो आसात आनी चोरी जावपा आनीक सांगता
सांग.
हे जे चोरपा येतात ते 8 दीस पयलीं येवन तेजी वॉच करतात
Recce.
आनी तेजे सायडी जो कोण आसा तेका पयलीं सोदतात तेका कॉन्फिडंटाक घेतात आनी तेजे मार्फत ते त्या घरांत चोरी करपाक वयतात
But local hand asokूच आहे.
Of
Without
course.
local hand,
Yes,
that's
sir.
not
Yes,
good.
sir.
But
It
this,
has
see,
to have
Ramesh,
local
that
hand.
is right.
Zari so asa, toss karto ye.
For this, the police vigilance, the police intelligence
yeah.
has to be effective.
Ah,
These
no.
beat cops and all.
Yeah,
Where are the
yeah,
beat cops?
yeah,
Asap tor. You know
LIB
LIB and all. You know what the
Vietnam
LIB are
Guru
doing? You know what LIB are doing? We were just discussing this. I'm not going to name names with my fellow journalists. They are only meant to keep track on people like Cecil or me
Yeah,
or
of
you.
course, of course.
Oh, LIB is
आता Cecilला meeting
They
घेताना
follow like
Glenn.
oh, where Cecil is gone? Ah, she's gone.
त्याच्याकडे
She's
कोण
gone.
फिरता
ना
माझ्या
That's-
घरान कोण हा
And that
कोण
check
कामाक
your
कामाक
thing.
वयता
That's all. They are not crime and all. They are not worth. ते जातले सोडून दी.
ग्लेन तेंका लिस्ट दिल्या उरता हो मनीस खंय वता दोतोर खंय वता
तेच-
ते तुवें लिस्ट दिवपाचें तें ते इन्फॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करपा न्हू LIB पुलिसाक कित्याक पुलीस स्टेशन ना LIBन आपल्या घरा कडेन रावन प्रत्येक घरा कडेन वचपाचें जशें तेगे तें घर तेगे पुलीस स्टेशना लागना तेका त्या LIB पुलिसेन टिमीन थंय रावन आख्खे कले कितले लोक येता का तें सगळी तेंणी दिवपा जाय पूण हेंका दिवपाक खंय मेळटा हे हेंगे दुसऱ्या काम करपा आसता आनी मागीर आनीक चोरयो मर्डरयो जातल्योच कित्याक तुमचे कडेन हेंच ना पुलिसेन सांगचें आमी LIB टीम रिकॉर्ड आसा तेणी दाखोवचो आमी DGP सुद्दां चॅलेंज करतात DGPन कितले LIB टिमीन तुमी तो रिकॉर्ड केले कडेन आसा प्रत्येक पुलीस स्टेशनार तो दाखोवचो तेणे हाडून सगळ्यां उजेर दाखोवचें प्रेसाक DGPन हो रिकॉर्ड आसा हे LIB टिमीचो आनी कितले LIB टीम तुमी थंय सेक्युरेट दवरल्या आनीक कितली तुमगेले पुलीस स्टेशनार ते दाखोवचें तुमचे सादी पुलीस स्टाफूच थंय ना जाल्यार तुमी करता कितें फक्त पुलीस स्टाफ येता ट्रान्सफर जाल्लो आनीक वयर अकाउंट सेक्शनाक बसता सुसेगाद AC रुमाक अकाउंटां ह्या पुलिसे काम कितें अकाउंट सेक्शना वेगळी
I need to go in for a small break, Ramesh. I will come back. We will come. Now, this is interesting because these are the things that now what Ramesh and Yiru are talking about is what we face on a daily basis. So sometimes I feel sitting there, anyway, my number, how people get, I don't know, but they call to sort out issues. This happened, that happened, please help. FIR is not being registered, help me. The tourists will call up. Arey, they are harassing us on the road. Now, if the administration and the governors who are getting paid fat salaries, the politicians cannot sort out these issues, is it a social activists or lawyers or journalist job to sort out? Anyway, to discuss this further, we will go into a little bit of depth after the break. Keep watching.